just do that?
He's a giant.
We recently shared that Rylan White tagged a big old Ozark Mountain bruiser on the family's new lease in southern Missouri. During that episode, we explained how Chase and Rylan used pinch points to see deer within range as they moved between food and cover. Chase is an extremely skilled hunter, and he knows that identifying pinch points is a great strategy for deer and other critters, such as elk.
Getting ready to go to New Mexico elk hunting. Surprising Rylan, he doesn't know he's getting to go, but I'm here at school to check him out. We going to New Mexico.
What?
You ready to go to New Mexico?
Can I go get my stuff?
Yep.
Yes!
A few weeks ago, Chase, Rylan, and their buddy James rolled to New Mexico for Chase's first elk hunt. The guys were excited to see new country, and they were hoping they'd be bringing a great set of antlers and fresh meat back to Missouri.
So we just arrived here at New Mexico. We're actually coming out here on an Angus ranch. We're on the plains at the base of the foothills. The elk come through here to feed in the mornings and late evenings. We're out here scouting right now, trying to get a game plan for the morning.
Chase was hunting on a large private cattle ranch, and the ranch had several pivot irrigated fields. These green fields in the middle of the dry prairie, well, it was an attractive food source to elk. The ranch didn't own property up in the hills, and Chase didn't have permission to hunt there, and that's where the cover was. But the food was on the ranch, so Chase's strategy was easy. It was trying to find a pinch point or a travel corridor between the cover and the food, set up, and hopefully get within range of an elk. The guys put in their time scouting, driving the interior ranch roads, looking for areas where elk were crossing the fence, moving from that food source, going back to cover.
So we're driving the roads around this ranch, trying to look for crossings, and I think we found one. Elk here right here on the barb. They got this fence broke down where they've been jumping back and forth here. Same field we were in earlier. Yeah, they're definitely crossing right here.
No doubt.
These fence crossings provided great information on how the elk were traveling through this open land. These were pinch points, so Chase could kind of hone in and find that travel corridor. Not only did they put some miles on their boots, but they spent time behind the Burris optics watching for elk as they crossed the open country.
Growing Deer is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Also by Reconics, Green Cover Food Plots, Winchester, Lacrosse Footwear, Fleet Outdoor Apparel, Morel Targets, RTP Outdoors, Fourth Arrow, Hunt Stand, Scorpion Venom Archery, Case IH Tractors, Burris Optics, G5 Broadheads, Prime Bows, and Redneck Hunting Blinds.
Their scouting paid off, and within a few days, James had his first bull on the ground. During that hunt, Chase had watched the path of that bull very carefully, and he used that information to plan his next hunt. During the morning of the last hunt, Chase and Rylan set up on that same travel path that James' bull had used.
All right, so last night we kind of set up and done some observing, and in a couple of different areas. Our buddy James actually spotted a herd over here south of this lake, and they were headed towards an alfalfa plot, but we couldn't help but think they might be going to a pivot on the neighbors that was really green. We didn't know for sure, so we drove around this morning the long way, and Rylan and I was going to be dropped off at the alfalfa pivot, but on the way, a whole herd of elk with a decent bull in there jumped the fence in front of the truck this morning, headed the same spot where James killed his bull a few days ago. So From that information, we changed our game plan. James dropped us off. We were sitting at the cross fence where James' bull crossed. It's about 1.5 miles away from where we just saw the elk. They cover some ground. Rylan and I got our fingers crossed that they make the same path down this valley here and we get a shot last morning. If we don't get it done, we're going home. So let's see what happens.
It was a beautiful morning as that sun started coming up over the hills. Suddenly, a small herd came running towards Chase and Rylan.
Don't move. You on him?
He's dead.
All right, so I just killed my first bull elk. They came in running, and my son just filmed it for us. Oh my gosh. I can see his rack sticking up right now. We're gonna go take a look at him. I can't stand it. He's done. He's done. This 6'8" Western done the job. Oh my goodness. Dude, look at this sucker. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6. What a stud.
He's a giant.
Look at that. Holy cow. What do you think of that, Rye?
He's huge.
That's awesome. New Mexico elk down. We got a bull down. This is my first elk ever. First time I've been elk hunting with a tag. I've filmed one before, but this is the first time with a tag. And wow, what a bull. This is the same path that James's bull, he killed a bull a couple days ago, and this is the same path they took. And based on that information, we decided that we were gonna come down here and set up in the same area, and they about ran over us. 81-yard shot, and he reared up and went down right where he was shot. That 6'8" Western did his job. Right through the front shoulder. I mean, perfect.
Congratulations, Chase, on a great New Mexico bull. And I also want to say, great job, Rylan, on capturing all that fast action on camera. Chase and Rylan's success was all part of their hunting strategy to find those travel corridors, that pinch point where elk were going to be within range. Finding that area between cover and food was an effective hunting strategy and resulted in a great set of antlers for the wall and lots of fresh elk meat. Chase was shooting the 6.8 Western with Winchester's Expedition big game ammo. In that open country, Chase knew he may have to take a long shot, and the 6.8 Western is designed for long-range accuracy. But because Chase put his time in scouting, that shot was close, and that knockdown power of that 6.8 Western did the job. It's obvious this round performs great on large-bodied animals like elk, but it also does well on smaller-bodied critters. We'll be toting it to the deer woods here in just a few days, and we look forward to sharing the results with you. Whether you're enjoying a travel hunt or you're at home hunting the rut looking for a big old whitetail, I hope you get outside and enjoy creation. But more importantly, slow down, listen to what the Creator is saying to you and the purpose He has for your life. Thanks for watching Growing Deer.